Welcome back to Mud Lake Ranch. Today we're here with the CVA Optima V2 50 caliber muzzleloader. This muzzleloader features a 26-inch stainless steel fluted barrel. The barrel also features a bullet guiding muzzle that allows you to feed it a little bit easier to get that bullet started. The barrel is drilled and tapped so it's ready for scopes and sights. This gun came equipped with a pre-mounted scope ring, so we're able to mount this Burris full field very easily. It comes with 1-inch scope rings, and this Burris full field 2.5 to 10 by 42 scope is perfect for muzzleloading ranges, and we thank Burris for sending out this scope for use on the channel. This gun features a really attractive Realtree Excape camouflage pattern. This camouflage pattern is new to me, and I think this is fantastic. The stock includes a traditional ramrod that's mounted below the barrel for loading and cleaning this muzzleloader. It's got an integrated lever here to access your breech. It also includes the speed breech. If you haven't experienced a newer muzzleloader that has the speed breech design, you got to get out there and try one. It is incredible. There's no lockup. These come out so easy. This one has never seize on it now, but after a few shots and a cleaning, it will have a anti-seize type grease on it, so that this thing will always come free with just your fingers. And if you've muzzleloaded for any length of time, you know that these things can be a bear. In older style, you'd have to use a wrench to open these up. It features an ambidextrous hammer spur. You can remove the hammer spur and move it to the left side for left-handed shooting. At the back, it has a CrushZone recoil pad. So they really didn't spare any expense on cheap furniture for this gun. From the Realtree Excape camouflage pattern to the CrushZone recoil pad to, I believe it's a Williams scope mount, to the stainless steel barrel, and just great design. The sling post mounts are mounted directly into the synthetic stock, so you're able to add the sling, which I need to do before we get on a hunt because I prefer to carry the gun over my shoulder on longer walks. We've covered just about everything, every feature of my new CVA Optima. This is 50 cal. Today we are shooting power belts, ELR 50 caliber, 270 grain. We're running 777 powder because that's what I have. I do plan on switching to white hots at some point. They run a lot cleaner in these guns, and cleanup is a snap. Cleanup is really easy with 777 as well, if you haven't heard. It's water soluble. I literally dump a tea kettle down the barrel and it cleans up really fast. And if it's hot enough, it dries extremely fast. And I follow it with one lubricated patch if I'm storing it, and it stays rust free from shot to shot, season to season. And if you're not familiar, shooting these guns, you're lucky to get 5 shots off before loading becomes close to impossible. So patch clean in between. I learned my lesson with the last CVA muzzleloader review, and I bore sighted this gun using the CV Life bore sight. This bore sight is universal for multiple calibers, neatly organized with all of your sizes in ascending order. Includes 2 batteries. This thing's been awesome. I am an affiliate of CV Life. Be sure to see the link in the description and pinned comment for this and other products from CV Life. We're going to get this thing on paper and then give you our thoughts on it. So I got a target at 100, steel at 100. I have a target at 200 and steel at 200. Let's get a couple on paper, see how we're patterning, make an adjustment, and then see if we can hit at longer distances with this gun. But so far, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. What a great gun. It's just a neat looking muzzleloader. Super short footprint. I believe the overall length is 41 inches. Super light as well. This weighs in at 6.65 pounds. This thing is compact, lightweight, perfect for the guy that likes to walk around when they hunt. This muzzleloader also features a PalmSaver. It's an attachment that goes on to the ramrod, and mine is absent. So I got to go check out in the box where this gun came in to see if that is there, because I'm not going to hammer this thing in with that. So quick run to the vault and see what we can find in that box. Your traditional ramrod is included and mounted directly under the barrel and nested into the fore end of the gun. It does come with the PalmSaver. It wasn't installed. I had to go grab it out of the box. The PalmSaver attaches to the rod, and this loading end is smooth, which I'm not used to, but if you're using ELRs, it appears that these will nest in there perfectly. This threw me off a bit because I'm used to seeing a end on these. But it's set up to be able to accept these. I don't see any threads in here to have any other type of attachment. The PalmSaver end threads on and off of what appears to be a normal jag, but then you can add an additional cleaning jag to the front of this attachment to make you a full length range rod. And that gives you a lot more length for cleaning the gun. You can push your patches all the way out. When this is removed, you have a much shorter rod to work with. Without any attachments, this will run basically flush without powder or a bullet in the gun. It goes beyond flush. When I had the PalmSaver off, it made it into the barrel slightly. So we'll get this loaded up and we'll mark on here where our load and bullets sit. And that's important because you want to make sure the bullets are properly seated, and if you don't, you'll get extremely poor accuracy or inconsistent shot placement. Let's get this thing loaded up and hopefully we are on target. Well, there won't be any mistaking the loading depth with this one because it is all the way to the brass. Now this is a 100 grain load, 2 Pyrex pellets, and not a Magnum load. You can run 150 grain if you want, so you can run 3 pellets for a Magnum charge if your heart desires. With the cost of this stuff, I'll prefer to just run 100. Trigger pull is nice. I can't tell where I hit, and that's not always a good sign. We don't want to be running too many shots out here. Oh, I hit it. Okay, I see the target now. I hit right by about 2 inches. That one appeared to hit a little bit wider right. They're within a couple of inches of each other, so I'm comfortable moving it left now. They're both about on for height. Awesome. We are almost home already. Thank you to Hollystone for providing this drone to the channel to get us the drone footage that you saw during the filming. The Hollystone drone is extremely affordable, very easy to fly. If I can fly it, you can fly it. Easy to record. I've been driving this without even having the camera viewing screen on it. Super maneuverable, easy to fly, land, maneuver. The only time it gets difficult is when I have it almost 200 yards out and I cannot make it out in the trees behind it, but get it up in the air and I can see it again. Love this thing. Link in the description. It will be an Amazon link. And disclaimer, I do earn a small commission off purchases attributed to link clicks on this channel. Yeah, I think I can hit the 200. 200 didn't sound as good. Like I didn't hear the sound of the plywood getting cut. But it is windy. 100-yard steel. All right, we'll put one more on the 200-yard paper just to see how that's hitting, because we want to be 200-yard capable. All right, let's go see how we did at 200. I know how I was at 100, so all those shots and the speed breech still comes free, no problem. Well, I've only got 2 shot primers left, so maybe I'll try jamming one more down the throat of this thing. Right, we're gonna try 200 again. This scope doesn't have any holdovers, it's just crosshairs. The rod is, I mean, it was new today, but it's taken a heck of a lot of scratches going in and out of this the storage area here. So I might opt for, see if I can get a fiberglass or a carbon fiber one. I heard it hit the board that time. And I know my holdover because I used the top of the plywood. My first hit on the muzzleloader target was here at 200. This is 200. I zeroed at 1. For that shot, I was aiming at top of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a 14-inch drop, according to this. This is my second shot at 200. And I was aiming at the top middle of the board. I got a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches left. Scientific. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 9.5-inch drop on that one, and I was off by 14 on the other, so we'll say it's like a 12. You gotta aim about a foot above at 200 with that load. This target. This was my first shot. This was my second, third. I way overcompensated 4th, 5th, 6th. Right now we're within 1.5 inches. That one was within 1, 2, and this one was within 1, 2, 3. Adjustments were made on every shot, so this is not a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We shot at least 12 muzzleloader rounds without cleaning, so we got to get that cleaned. It's almost impossible to load. But we did hit this steel. That steel is the same size as the inside of the green target. All of those would have been lethal wounds on a deer at 100 yards. So it's palm size. It's an 8-inch disc, 10 inches to the outside. Even that first sight-in shot was within a 10-inch pie plate. All right, so yeah, in the comments, crucify me. Final thoughts on the CVA Optima V2 50 caliber black powder rifle. I had a blast shooting this thing. It is fairly accurate, but we'll get an accuracy rating later. This thing is awesome from everything from its stainless steel 26-inch fluted barrel, only one-upped by the fact it comes with this synthetic stock in Realtree Excape. This pattern is fantastic. It's just, it looks really cool. I mean, this is a muzzleloader you'll be proud to hang on your wall or have in your gun cabinet because it has style, and people are going to absolutely gawk at this thing, unlike a black synthetic, you know, run-of-the-mill, boring old muzzleloader. This thing, practicality score, lightweight, maneuverable from the tree stand or on foot. CrushZone buttstock is an ideal solution to mitigate the recoil felt by this super light rifle, 6.65 pound rifle. Easy to load. Love the speed breech. Love that the action opens so easily with the integrated lever on the trigger guard. The PalmSaver is a super practical addition to these muzzleloader ramrods. So practicality score, this thing is extremely affordable, coming in at under $400. That's incredible for the amount of features and the aesthetic of this muzzleloading rifle. This is really a cool looking rifle. We'll get the coolness factor later. But it's super practical in that it's affordable, attractive, and comes packed with all these just fantastic features, including having the scope mounts, having it already drilled and tapped. The fact that it's fluted, that could have been left out easily and nobody would have noticed except for maybe me in my review. Speed breech is killer. Trigger was fine. I love that you can change the thumb spur to left or right for your righties or your lefties. And muzzleloaders are generally super forgiving for righties and lefties, given there's no ejection port on them. Practicality score, for muzzleloaders in this class, I'm going to go 9 because it's super attainable, available pretty much everywhere. And you can get different colors from black to black, blued, and stainless, and there's other Realtree patterns. This one's not available on the BPI website right now, but it's available from other retailers. Practicality 9. The accuracy score, it was acceptable out of the box, and you guys, if you watch this channel for any length of time, know that I'm no tack driver myself, but I was happy to get it all in the green. That's all in a 8-inch circle, all within an 8-inch circle, even though I was making adjustments along the way. Last shot landed just north of the bullseye, and if you've ever shot muzzleloaders, they are just ridiculous to clean load between shots, and I fired almost 15 shots. I think I counted 12. We shot 12 shots out of that box of power belts. We were on target with the help of the CV Life laser bore sight. That got us really close at 100 without ever shooting anything closer. So thank you to CV Life, link in the description for my affiliate code to them. All right, accuracy score. I'm gonna give this thing a 6.5. With the help of CV Life, we were able to get on target quickly. We were just outside of the green 8-inch disc, the heart of the animal there. Right out the first shot, 100 yards, didn't even have to attempt a shorter shot. So that was awesome. Saved me a lot of power belt bullets. We walked ourselves into being 1 inch above the bullseye at 100, and we shot 12 rounds without cleaning. That's a lot of reloads without cleaning on a muzzleloader, and some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, you probably should have cleaned it. I agree, but that requires some back and forth, or if I wanted to bench swab it, I guess I could have. Accuracy score 6.5, it's acceptable. It was all around the bullseye, and we were making moves every single shot. Not zeroed yet, but will be. Once we clean it, we'll get it back out here and see if we can get a tighter actual group, because we didn't shoot any actual groups. Nothing was in succession without a adjustment. So 6.5 for now. I'm sure this gun is capable of 8 on my scorecard. Coolness factor. Man, oh man, this pattern is what sets it off in the stock. I like this Monte Carlo style stock here in the stainless steel barrel. The only thing I didn't really like about this gun is the integrated ramrod here. The paint's all coming off of it, and I assume that's some type of protective coating. But yeah, it's taken a beating already, and it's day 1, so that's not cool. The PalmSaver, that thing is definitely cool. Stainless steel fluted, awesome. That is cool. The stock's really cool. The scope mounts are cool. The burriscope's very cool, but that can't be incorporated into the score. Coolness factor for muzzleloaders, I'm going 8.5. If it was a regular gun, it'd be more like in the 6.5, but 8.5 for muzzleloaders because cool style, great short footprint for maneuverability in the tree stand or the woods. Yep, sticking with it. 8.5 for coolness factor on the CVA Optima V2 50 caliber muzzleloader. If you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe.